Welcome to the Uttarakhand Subordinate Service Selection Commission Candidate Instruction video. We hope this video will help to guide you through the important instructions that you need to follow before going for the exam, on the exam day and after completing the exam. We request you to please carefully watch this video to understand all the guidelines so that you go through the exam process smoothly and easily. A few days before the exam, you will receive an email and an SMS intimating you that the admit cards have been hosted on the website. Log in using the required login credentials. Then download the admit card and take a printout. Please check the details on your admit card carefully. In case of any discrepancies, immediately contact the email help desk with your details. Please check your name, photo, exam venue name and address, exam date and session on the admit card, along with the required reporting time and details. The exam day instruction will also be mentioned. You will need to carry the original photo ID as mentioned in your admit card. Documents that would be permitted at the test center as photo ID proof are original admit card, voter ID card, PAN card or passport. Please note, ration card will not be accepted as a valid ID proof. Please be prepared the day before the exam with your documents and printout so that you don't miss carrying any vital document to the exam center. Download and take a printout of the admit card along with the test instructions. Along with your documents, you will be permitted to carry only a pencil and eraser into the exam center. In case you forget to carry any of your documents, you will not be permitted to enter the exam hall or to take the exam. No candidate will be allowed to enter the center after the reporting time. Please check that your name on the admit card exactly matches with your name on the photo ID proof. If there is any mismatch, you will not be allowed to take the exam. Please make a note of the location, area, directions to travel and the mode of travel to the exam center. We advise you to visit the test center at least a day before the exam to familiarize yourself with the area so that you can travel easily to the center on the exam day. Please ensure you reach the exam center well before the reporting time mentioned in your admit card. Please ensure you do not carry any valuable or banned items as their safekeeping or storage cannot be assured at the exam center. The banned items strictly not allowed in the exam center are mobile phone, Bluetooth device, calculator, unless your exam paper specifically allows this, which you need to check beforehand, any material, sharp object, which may be harmful or threat to others' life, heavy jewelry that may be used to conceal a recording device, books. Please note, for candidates with benchmark disabilities in the category of blindness, locomotor disability and cerebral palsy, the facility of scribe shall be given if so desired by the candidates. Candidates under this category or other category will need to submit the certificate as per the government norms to the effect that the person has physical limitation to write or type and a scribe is essential. Candidates will be allowed to bring their own scribe. The qualification of the scribe should not be more than the minimum qualification criteria of the candidate but should be matriculate or above. Candidates will be allowed 20 minutes per hour as compensatory time. We request such candidates to get in touch with the candidate help desk once the admit card is uploaded and inform them about this requirement. At the exam venue gate, your admit card will be verified against your photo ID proof and your details checked by the center coordinator. As you enter the center, please check the seating plan board to check your roll number, floor number, room number that you have been allocated as per your exam session. You will be frisked by security guards to check that you are not carrying any banned items. Female candidates will be frisked by a female guard. Your cooperation is solicited during this process. Follow the directions as per the arrows mentioned in the exam lab and follow the instructions of the center coordinator. In the exam lab corridor, a similar seating plan would be put up. Please verify your roll number against the lab number to check that you are on the correct floor and room number. At the candidate verification desk of the respective lab, The verification officer will capture your photo and fingerprint and direct you to the test lab. Once you reach the test lab, the test administrator will verify your admit card and original ID proof. Please be seated at the computer allocated to you as per your registration number. You may check with the test lab administrator in case you require any seating assistance. Please listen to the instructions carefully and adhere to these. Please make sure you sign the attendance sheet and that the test administrator signs the admit card before taking it from you. Please do not speak to other candidates. Any talking among the candidates or using unfair means will be immediately reported as a malpractice, and the candidate will not be able to continue with the exam and will be disqualified. Using any of the banned items, mobile, calculator, Bluetooth, etc. is strictly prohibited. Once the exam starts, you will not be permitted to leave the exam room till the exam is over and when the test administrator gives permission for the candidate to leave the lab. Bio breaks are not permitted except for medical emergency. Candidates with a medical condition will need to provide a doctor's certificate beforehand certifying their medical condition. They will be accompanied to the restroom. Start of the exam. Follow the instructions and log in using your registration number and the password communicated to you. Once you log in, you will see the instruction screen. The language by default will be English. Please read the instructions carefully. You may change the language by using the drop-down toggle option on the upper right corner. Once you have completed reading the instructions, please tick on the Agree button and click on Close. Before starting the exam, please check the screen to verify your roll number, your name, your photo and signature. The default language will be English, but you may change the language using the drop-down toggle language. The timer on the upper right corner will give you the exact time left to complete the exam. In case of any disruption due to any technical issue, you will not lose any time from the exam duration time. You may start submitting your answer by clicking on the option of your choice and click on Next. Please make a note of the marks per question and the negative marks, if any. Please note, as you start answering the questions, you will see the stage of your answers, which will be color-coded. Green for the questions that are answered. Blue for questions that are answered but bookmarked for further review. Red for questions that are not answered but bookmarked for further review. Gray for questions not yet answered. To bookmark a question to review it later, please tick the bookmark option on the upper right corner. In case you want to clear your response, please click on the red button Clear Response. If your exam requires the use of a calculator, please click on the calculator option at the top to access the virtual calculator. Once you have completed your exam, please click on the Done button. You will get 3 warnings. If you would like to get back to the test, click on the Go to Test button and it will take you back to the exam page. If you would like to continue submitting your exam, click on the Finish button. In the final warning, you will be informed that this is your last chance to go back to the exam page. You may then click on the Finish button for the last time and reach the end of the exam. If the exam duration is over, the system will auto-submit your exam even if you have not manually submitted it. Once the exam is over, hand over the rough sheet and check that you have not left anything behind. After the exam, candidates will be intimated regarding the upload of response sheet on the UKSSSC website through SMS and mail. For candidate to view the response sheet with the correct answer option and the candidate's chosen answer option. Candidates will be given the opportunity to challenge the response through the objection tracker after remitting the service fee. All the instructions with respect to the result will be intimated to the candidates via email or will be made available on the website. Upon joining, the shortlisted and selected candidates' biometrics will be verified. Only those candidates who are successfully verified will be allowed to join. We trust this video has helped you to get a good understanding and guidance on the pre-exam and exam day processes. We wish you all the very best.